this is the update center, which different users are going to have access to, right? And depending on your level of permissions and the type of user that you are, you're going to be able to see and do different things here. And you start with creating your update. The first thing that you do is selecting what type of content you want your update to be about. So whether that's partner data or also exploring use cases with user data. Then what you do is you have to choose how you would like the content to be generated. And there's two different ways of doing this at the moment. So you have individual or unique updates per partner. And the aggregated one, done that, the first step is going to be choosing, okay, which partners I would like my update to be about. Once you've selected your partners, you really get to the meat of the update. We're using what we call static content and generative content. So these are our content blocks. And the generative content is going to dynamically change based on the partners that you have access to, the permissions that you have in Collabi, what your role is in the organization, and so on. What's interesting in doing here is why you want this update. So for example, in this case, I'm interested in building an update for our focus partners of 2024 that also have the cloud subscription plan. And even more than that, I'm very curious about these two specific OKRs. I want to know who are those that are underperforming, where they are at orange or it's really red at risk, so something's going really bad. Once you've done that and you've drilled down on the content that you would like, you can also select how you would like to see this content. Once you've kind of created that content base, you have to then choose who are the people that are going to receive this update. And then once you've made that selection, you move on to the settings, which is the last part, where you can just add some more extra information. Here you can choose if it's an automated update by email that everyone's going to receive. And an important part for us also here is the engagement. So allowing people to respond to your update, to engage with your update. And the goal with how you've created this is you've done only one update or one template, let's say, but every single person, once you activate this, it's going to receive data that they have access to. So for example, if I open this update for John Doe, you see here that, it only specifies the partners that John Doe has access to. So if John Doe was a partner manager, he's working with Esther Finn and Computer Center, then you can see that kind of content there and the OKRs that he's working on, what's the progress, the results, the traffic lights, and then John Doe's next best actions will be tailored to his role in the organization, his permissions in Collabi, the partners that he's working on, the rest of the items in the action plan that would indicate why these things are in the status that they are, and so on. So this really helps in making sure that these updates are highly customizable and tailored to a lot of different use cases for a lot of different personas. And then the last part is you can interact with your update, and then Joe or anyone else would be able to see, okay, someone engaged with my update, let me see what they said, or let me reach out and understand what's going on. We are exploring a lot more use cases for leadership or other teams, expanding our next best actions, what type of content you can feed into the updates from external data sources as well. So we're definitely testing a lot with our users as well. Very curious to hear anyone's feedback if they would like to share that with me or with the rest of the team. And if there are any questions, also happy to help.